So what I did was I took my $100,000 and I went on deploy. I start working with a investor, should you say a wholesaler, and they sold me my first property. I bought my first property in the Logan section of Philadelphia. It went completely awful. I hired one guy, which I'm definitely against, which is a GC, and they pretty much charged me for every single thing. If I wanted to change the paint color, I got charged. If they messed something up, they charged me. If I forgot something, they charged me. And mind you, I was working a 9-to-5 job at that time, so I couldn't be at the job site like I wanted to. I was vicariously living through the phone, living through text messages, and even sometimes like a video call to see what was going on. I completely learned nothing. What I did learn was that I couldn't just hire one person and rely on them to do everything. I found out really quickly that I had to sub out these items and sub out different phases. I lost my entire $100,000 in that first project. But what helped me along the way was this. The property got fixed up and it wound up getting better. I wound up bringing some other guys in and they finished the job and it wound up looking good and it's still making money to this very moment of this video. The difference is that I projected a property to be worth $225,000 once it was all said and done, right? However, it appraised for $350K. It appraised for $125,000 more than what I anticipated, more than what I ran the numbers on, more than what the lenders believed it was going to be worth. So with that being said, I had an additional surplus. So when it was time for me to basically get my money back out and pretty much take my quote unquote loss, shall you say lesson, I was able to actually come out on top because it came back higher than I anticipated. So I was able to recoup majority of my $100,000, but at that point, I was already addicted. I already started to look at other properties, start meeting with different people. I was doing anything possible to get my name and get my brand out there because I knew this was going to be the lane. I was still working a job. I bought my second, I bought my third, I bought my fourth, I bought my fifth, and before you know it, I put my 2 weeks in and I resigned. And I started to build my portfolio and started to build my track record. So people started to know me as an investor and a real estate buyer in this particular neighborhood. And I didn't choose real estate chose me. And it was a lot of things that I've seen online along the journey, along the way that propelled me to go to this direction. So that's kind of how I got started. That's why I'm where I'm at today. A lot of people been asking me about how I got started, why I got started. That's kind of like a small glimpse of how I got started and why I got started. If you guys want to know more, comment below. You guys seeing this on YouTube or Instagram or even TikTok, drop it somewhere. I'll drop the second sequence to this and we're gonna go ahead and keep growing this so you guys can understand why I'm doing what I'm doing and how you can start doing this as well. I'm out, y'all.